What's up? What's up? What's up? Squeaky Clean Air here. What's going on today? I want to talk about a really cool product that I've always loved for years. I really, really like these guys. Universal Air suspension. In a world of like many suspension brands that you hear, you kind of tend to forget about Universal Air. And I don't know why. The products that they make are phenomenal. I've loved dealing with them. A lot of their kits are billet. They're designed to work out of the box. Like for example, this kit right here. This is a kit for a Challenger charger. It's a conversion kit where it allows you to use the factory struts. The beauty of this kit from Universal Air is that you're not swapping the whole strut. You're essentially utilizing, well, not essentially, you're utilizing the factory struts that came on the Hellcats, the Challengers, Chargers, Challenger Charger 300. For the most part, there's similar suspension. And some of the models that you get come with special damping adjustability from the factory. So a lot of owners don't want to swap out their struts because they feel, the factory suspension is amazing, but they really, really want the drop with bags, and hence, Universal Air and their kits. But what I really, really love about these guys is like everything is matched. Like these pieces for their bags, the fittings, upper mounts. Like this is solid stuff. Yes, a lot of people are all saying, these are wide bags, but not everyone is going to be running stance or crazy camber. A lot of guys love the way their cars handle, but they just don't want that one little ability to be able to go down and air out. So big shout out to Universal Air. These are for the rear suspension. If you're familiar with the Challenger Charger suspension on the back, the lower control arm has a little bit of a cup. Well, not a little bit, but it has a cup in the back. And they use these, what are these? These are Universal Air. I forgot what these are. Air Force Ones, Air Force Twos, not sure, but they go in and go on the mounts and stuff like that. So another suspension option that I really, really love, Universal Air suspension, and don't forget about these guys when you're inquiring and you're looking into air setups. Like everything's solidly made. Like these are the upper brackets actually that go on top like that, and they have a fitting opening, and this fits into your rear. So. But a lot of people are like, well, I'm not going to run Universal Air because Universal Air, they're big bags and they blow and blah, blah, blah. Well, here's the thing. This particular setup, look how it mounts on top of the actual, Aerosport bag. It has a proper upper mount, It has a lower, spacer or over here, which allows the actual strut to go in nice and tight and beautiful. Now, these are not internally sealing bags compared to like what Airlift and all the other manufacturers use, like DT Racing. Even our bags from Squeaky Clean Air are internal sealing. These bags don't need the shaft to seal. They actually seal in here because all of the air is inside the compartments. So these allow you to be put on any kind of a strut for the most part, and also coilovers. So Universal Air bags. These are not what we use for bag conversions. We use internal sealing bags for all of our stuff. Like if you have D2 Racing or BC or Airlift, even Eric's replacement bags. We use special types of bags that are particular to the struts. But Universal Air, definitely give them a shout out and like. They produce really, really, really cool stuff. So a lot of the horror stories from people running Universal Air is because they just basically take the bag itself and put it on top of like an OEM strut. They go the cheapo way as opposed to getting a full specific kit for the vehicle. You know what I mean? This is a specific kit for the vehicle, so it's designed to work with the factory struts. And that, again, is if you want to retain the right quality of the factory struts and dampness adjustability. So this is a great way to make air suspension onto your existing vehicle. And of course, you're not going to get any dash lights or dash messages saying that, like your suspension has failure or anything like that. So everything will work properly. But at any time, if you want, trust us to get your stuff installed. Of course, we only install what we sell. So hit us up if you want any Universal Air suspension products, because I love this stuff. So yeah, definitely hit them up. Universal Air. Shout out.